Hello and I'm Little Kitty and welcome to the channel. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sorry, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but the kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waking her up. But she's chasing after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sorry catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you? You're saying that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Jessie! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in to be mean if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. We drew near the streets and became increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute. It's pretty interesting so far. By the way, Jessie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sorry likes to worry a bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how worried I am you won't learn how to socialize or any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And all I know is you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs to make you happy. No promises, though. But I at least promise you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get into the literature by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I've been let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything of her inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After packing up things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. I would start with the anime club too when we're like, hello? Sorry? Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sorry is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, in my interest, literature isn't guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'll bring in a new member. And Natsumi made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sorori's really much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. It's like dealing with the devil. She's evil. She must be evil. I diligently followed Sori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Beginning generally I use for the third year, classes and activities. Sori, full of energy, swings open the door of the classroom. Open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new members here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jesse, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Nazuki. The girl with the sour attitude is apparently named Nazuki, and is the one I don't recognize. The woman in purple kind of looks like she might be a stalker or something. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Saori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Saori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back into the other girls. That's a little weird. Anyway, this is Nazuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be constantly more mature and timid, to have hard times keeping up with people like Sawara and Nazuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica? Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jesse. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jesse. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made the cupcakes. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I'll make some tea as well. These girls have a few desks arranged from the table. As Sorori mentioned, it's been winded so that no one escapes. So there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sorori. Nazuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Nazuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sorori. Nazuki proudly marches back at the table in tray hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Nazuki lifts the foil and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes jerking like little cats. Oh, that's adorable! The whiskers are drawn with icing and the pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Oh, that's even cute! I've seen cupcakes like that in real life, and they're too cute to eat. So cute! I had no idea that you're good at baking, Nazuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sorori grabs the first one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sorori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Nazuki is so quiet. I can't help to notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nazuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this one before. Haven't I heard this one somewhere before? I've made them for you or anything. I thought technically you did. Sorry said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Nazuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying tea at the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. It actually does help while reading is drinking some tea. It's also calming sometimes. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe in you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles in her relief. Monka raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monka that I was practically dragged here by sorority. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and sorority seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monka, I'm surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You probably could have been a board member of any of the major clubs. You weren't the leader of the debate club last year. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around here in the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and policy and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather like to take personally and enjoy something special out of it. And if it encourages others to into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monka really is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort of starting something new. Brand new. Especially if it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we can graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Oh, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monka must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted of the idea of having a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jesse, what's one of the things you like to read? Well, considering how I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuri head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually the novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind it is amazing to me. And to tell a good story is such a forte is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deeply physical elements will immerse as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of information, completely throwing you out for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books. I read a horror book once. I just really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might have been in conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have explained that to Yuri. Expect that from Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I looked at it like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and I gave it that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers and expose your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest riches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. That sounds like a fun thing to do in real life. The next time we meet, we all share it with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jesse? Monika smiles warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to our original topic of joining the club, I bluntly came forward with what started on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Zori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs in mind. I lose my train of thought. Awful girls stare back at me in disgentle eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Jesse, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-head decision when it's like this? That if writing poems is the principle, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Well, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jesse, I look forward to see you on how to express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star with my medical writing skills. I already felt anxiety wielding up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Izuki cleaned up their food. Hey, Jesse, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sorori and I never walked home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. Alright, I'm gonna leave this episode here and see you in the next video. Bye!